William Johnson's trust. Can anybody hear me? Can you all hear me?
Now we can.
Okay. And I just want you to know, and while you're here, not only to get a check, but I want you to know about Bill. I want you to know the person that I knew, and he's just not a check for you. And Bill is a wonderful, wonderful World War II vet that had a lot of stories to tell and loved telling them. Excuse me. Do you want me to introduce? Okay. My attorney has to go right away. She's got court or something. So.
They all do. Yeah.
But Bill was a wonderful friend that I got to know about 11 years ago through his niece. And she passed away, and I just kind of took Bill under my wing. And being a RN, I just watched over him like he was my little kitty, you know. And so we became very good friends. I'll tell you a little bit about Bill. He was born and educated in Sioux City. He attended Hunt School and graduated from East High School in 1943. Bill joined the Navy out of high school. He later returned to Sioux City and graduated from Morningside College. After college, Bill moved to Los Angeles to become a contractor engaged in the city of Los Angeles, who built all the bridges and the streets for the city. He returned to Siouxland area about 11 years ago, 10, 11 years ago. Bill loved children. He never had any of his own, but he loved children. So I always brought him pictures of my 3 grandchildren from Portland, and I tell them stories about them. And he just loved hearing about my grandkids and about all other kids. He just liked being around children. And a more detailed summary of Bill and his life is included in each residual beneficiary folder that you will receive at the end of this presentation, and with your check. During our many conversations, Bill, he reflected that he never really had been personally recognized for his military service in World War II. And that just broke my heart. So last December 3rd, I had over 50-some people at my home for a Christmas party, but the Christmas party was really a World War II party for Bill Johnson, and it was a surprise party for him. I had the commander of the 185th, Larry Christensen, there, who is a very good friend of mine, and he presented Bill with a World War II Navy cap. And that hat was very special to Bill. When he returned home that evening, which was later in the evening, he immediately put his aircrew wings on that cap, which you will notice at the table. And he proudly displayed that cap in his home on a table, along with the letters from Grassley's office and Senator Thune's office. Bill was recognized the same evening by representatives of Senator Grassley's office, as also a letter from Senator John Thune, which you will see. Is Jacob from Senator Grassley's office here?
Not yet, I don't think.
Okay.
It's probably coming.
Okay. Bill said to me many times how he appreciated the recognition that I gave him. But later, months down the road, we were talking about birthday parties. And he said that he had never, ever, as a child, or to this date, ever had a birthday party. And so, my mind starts going in circles. And so I wanted to surprise him with a birthday party. And unfortunately, I did not get to do that to enjoy such a celebration for him. So today, we are not just celebrating his life and a World War II veteran, we're celebrating a birthday party too. And I'd like to add a couple really fun stories that I have about Bill, just the two of us. And I used to pick him up and go shopping, or I would go to his house on Saturday morning, and he would have a shopping list for me, and I would go shopping for him. I'd bring it back. So one Saturday, I said, Bill, we're going shopping. He said, no, I can't walk all those aisles. I said, you're not. I'm putting you in a motorized cart. No, I don't want anything to do with that. I said, Bill, we're gonna go shopping. We went to Fairway in Morningside. I got the cart. We were in that store 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours we were in that store. And we went up to pay, and he got his check out, wrote out a check, and it was $98. He looked at me and he says, I've never spent $98 on food before in my entire life. And so we had a fun day shopping.